These are the plaintiffs, Suzanne and Anthony Palmieri. They say the defendant's son went on a vandalizing spree and scratched their car along with all the other cars on the entire block where they live. Their other neighbors saw him do it, and you'd think the kid's parents would do the right and honorable thing and pay for the damage. But no, they need to be dragged into court. So here they are. They're forcing them to pay the $1,355.65 they owe. This is the defendant, Audra Piotrowski. She says someone saw her son ride his bike into a car, but they waited 2 days before saying anything to anyone about it? That doesn't even make sense. Why wait 2 whole days before bringing something like that to her attention? Besides, the whole neighborhood was hit by a vandal. It could have been anybody, certainly not her son. She's accused of not fessing up.
Okay, Suzanne and Anthony Palmieri.
Yes, ma'am.
You are suing Audra and Andrew Piotrowski, correct?
Yes.
You're here on behalf of both of you. And Aiden Piotrowski, is that your child?
That's my son.
Okay, he's how old?
He's 5 now.
Okay. For $1,355.64 that in damage to your car that you say the 4-year-old did.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on?
On June 14th, my car was parked in the driveway. I came outside to do something in the car, and I noticed that there was a scratch from the driver's side door all the way down to the rear tail lamp. Called my daughter out of the house because she drives the car, and I asked her if she knew anything that happened to it. She didn't. While we was talking to her, my neighbor Dennis said he saw Aiden come over with his bicycle on the driveway and drive up and scratch the car.
You mean on purpose or because he's having trouble maneuvering the bicycle?
I believe it was on purpose.
Hi.
Hi.
What did you see?
I saw little Aiden riding his bicycle up and down the street and up and down their driveway. And when he was riding...
Up and down their driveway?
Their driveway.
Isn't that a
I live
little
next door to them.
But where do they live?
They live 3 houses down the block from me, 2 houses down the block from
And he's actually driving up and down your driveway?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And other people's driveways, too.
I don't even know how that would be fun. I'm trying to figure out why somebody would, I mean, I know.
Because they're a little bit on a hill, I imagine.
Oh, okay.
He's 4 years old, or 5.
Right.
So, you know.
Was there a parent around?
No.
Was there an older child around?
No.
Was there anybody else around?
Just Aiden.
Okay. And he drove up the driveway. Okay. He drove up the driveway and what?
And as he drove up and he drove down, and his handlebar, the one handlebar, didn't have a rubber guard on it.
Oh.
It was just metal, so that's why it made the metal scratches down the side of the car.
Okay.
And
So you're not saying it was an intent to vandalize. You're saying that it happened because it was negligent.
It happened because he's probably 4 or 5 years old.
Right. So you walk up to her and you let her know that you had seen it?
When she came home, right.
And what do?
We went down, Dennis, I, and my daughter went down to their house, knocked on the door, told her what the damage, what happened.
Did you wait a few days or did you?
No, we did that right after.
The same day.
Same day. We knock on the door and we tell her what happened. Also going down the block, we noticed that he got a couple of other cars on the block. On the street he got with the handlebars.
Okay.
Right.
And on the way
he
to the
did
house.
My car also, but the damage was minimal.
Okay.
So we knock on the door, we tell her what the damage was and stuff like that. She says she apologized for it. She yelled at him for riding up the driveways.
But did she yell at herself for not supervising a 4-year-old? Because 4-year-olds will be 4-year-olds. And did she say, I was out there, that didn't happen? There was none of that. All right, do you have pictures? What's going on?
Well, they said it was about 2 days later when that happened. And, the shame of it all...
They say no. They say went right away.
Right, but at the time, I remember it was raining, it was summer, and they said it was happened like a day or 2 ago. Maybe they were talking about other people's cars that they're now claiming that I knew nothing about. And the shame of it all is I've lived there 7 years, and this is the first time I've met any of them, which is, kind of a shame. Something like this happens, and they knock on my door, and they had a laundry list. Can I trim my bushes? I need to keep better watch of my son. And I need to keep a leash on my new puppy that I have.
Was your puppy getting out?
Yeah, she was a puppy.
All the time.
So, okay, stop. No, she's not getting out because she's a puppy. She's getting out because a grown-up isn't restraining her.
She was digging holes,
She's
and
a puppy.
then we would get her, right.
But then you need to build a better fence, right? That's sort of the idea.
It's
not the puppy
We maybe had her a
aspect.
week. We maybe had her a week. So
Okay.
it was... And
Was
I
your child
have teenagers.
was your child riding around unsupervised?
If I'm not out there sitting on the porch, we live on a dead end. So he's allowed to go maybe 3, 4 houses to the left. That's the dead end.
How
If
far
not-
are you?
3 houses towards the dead end.
Okay, go
Right.
ahead.
And my daughter's 13. And if I'm not out there, she's out there watching him.
Well, who was out there that day?
Well, I might have been inside. I don't, honestly,
Right.
you know, he's not allowed out. He's 4. He's 5. He just turned 5. He's not allowed to be by himself. I mean, that's just bad
funny.
parenting. And if
Right.
not, he has neighbors. Laugh at all you want.
No,
the
they're
neighbor
not.
across the street who keep an eye on him, too.
I don't think it's funny, but I think
No,
that
it's
they're.
not.
I think that they think you're lying. I think that they
That's
think
obvious.
because this is not the first time you see him out there alone, right?
No. Last 2 weeks ago, I went out down to her again because he was up on my driveway. He's out there all the time by himself.
When they came? Oh my Lord. When they came up and told you this, what was your response, according to you?
Well, I immediately, you know, was angry with my son.
What are you
Because
angry with him for? He's only 4.
Well, because he's not allowed on people's drivers. That's one of the stipulations. He's not allowed to go
He's
past the
4.
stop sign.
Yeah, right. I know.
Right.
They're puppies, and he's 4. It's not
So-
them. It's you. Are your hands really full? How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
And you work?
Now I go to school.
How many subjects are you taking? Like, you taking a full load, or you taking
Full load.
full load? And who watches your kids when one of the 2 is the big girl?
That's my daughter.
Okay. And she's how old?
She was 13.
Are you helping out? Okay. You know, you can't just do your thing and have them go out. Or you know, if you do that, bad things can happen like this or way worse.
Absolutely.
And like a car accident or
Right.
other things. You know, I mean, you know. I mean, what do you want me to do? Look at them and say you're both complete. Well, you didn't see it. You know, he's a complete liar with what motivation? What would motivate him to say that this happened?
Oh, I don't know if he has any motivation at all.
Okay. So it's not that you deny that it happened. So what's your defense?
That my son said he didn't do it.
Okay, so you do deny that it happened. So what would make him say? I know. So what would make him say that happened? I'm not gonna. Let me tell you what's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna question a 4-year-old child. I don't need to question a 4-year-old child. The last thing he needs is to have his earliest memory of life be my mug cross-examining him. I am not gonna have that.
I appreciate that.
That's
I get
not
that.
gonna happen.
And
you are so cute. Okay, that's the memory I want him to have. All right.
Thank you.
But
And
seriously,
my husband went out there with his bike and measured, and he didn't really match up. He said, my husband.
can I see it?
So handlebars didn't have rubber guards on them. Are the parents responsible for this?
Yes, because it's their child and they should be aware of how the equipment they are playing with.
You buy that, sir?
Yes, sir. I believe that the parents are responsible for that. Yeah.
Parents are responsible?
Absolutely.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
Can I see the evidence of what you just said?
No, I
How
don't
about?
have.
Can I hear you from your husband?
Yeah, if he wasn't working to pay
Okay,
for.
now that's fine, but then somebody in your position,
get
if he
you.
needs to work to pay for something you haven't paid for, then what he needs to do is just videotape it. You have phones, right? Your phone
Of
have
course,
a video,
yeah.
and then videotape, because people will show me that. Look, it doesn't add up. That's
Right.
really good evidence, which you do
Right.
not have. All right. Now, do you have the estimate? All right. Now, the case against Aiden is dismissed. He's 4. He can't be negligent. That is younger than the age that someone can be negligent. In the case against the parents, however, $1,355.64.
All right, so the plaintiff will collect the full amount they sued for. Step right in here. Are you really cute, like the judge said?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think of this outcome of this case?
Well, you know, if he did it, that's, you know, then he did it. I don't want to press charges. You know, I mean, have charges pressed against it that, you know, it was false. But, you know, I do keep an eye on it as best I
You
can.
said
It's
7
like-
years? You don't even know each other as
7
neighbors?
years,
Why
never
isn't
know.
that your fault?
Well, I moved in second. They've been there longer.
Oh, so it's their fault.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They knocked with the complaint. So
All right, so how are you going to keep peace in the neighborhood now?
I don't know, the same way I have. I don't see them, they don't see me. So.
All right. Okay. All right. Head right down this way. See you, Aiden. All right, so come on in here. What do you think of this now?
Justice was served.
Yeah. You think he's as cute as the judge said?
He is an adorable kid,
Yeah.
but they don't watch him.
Right.
He needs supervision.
You mind the fact that you don't know your neighbors? Like she said there, she blames that on you. Is that your fault?
It's a quiet-
Shouldn't you know your neighbors?
Everybody just minds their own business. It's a very quiet little area that we have over there.
All right. Nice. Harvey.
Okay, you know, there are a couple of different rules that vary from state to state. There are some states that say that parents are responsible if a child is negligent. There are other states that say the only time a parent is responsible for what their kids do, minors, is if the kids did something maliciously. And then there's a third thing where parents are responsible if they don't adequately supervise their children and their children cause damage. So it all varies from state to state. So before you file a lawsuit, just do some online research and check what the law is in your state.